Hi, my name is Irma, and I'm doing a career profile for class Family 150. And the career that I chose is along the lines of marriage and family therapy. And the therapist that I was able to interview has her own private practice in Valencia, California. She's been doing that for 30 years, and her name is Nikki Miller. She said, I asked her why she went into this profession particularly, and she told me that she took several tests and she discovered that her strengths were in working with people. And as a result, she ended up with becoming a therapist and she loves it. And one of the reasons that she also went that route because she had the flexibility to be at home while her children were small and be able to spend time with them. Some of the highlights of being a therapist is to be able to help and work with people and help them to make healthy choices. She says that some of the people have not been given very good tools in life and they basically do the best they can with what they have. So for her to see them grow and learn um, is really a highlight. To be able to have people also come to her years later and say, you know what, you really had a profound effect in my life, and I thank you for helping me. Um, just gives her a great sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Also, believe it or not, she sometimes get letters from teenagers thanking her for helping them out through their traumatic times in their lives. One of the things that is typically a stress for her is when she has these therapy sessions, and she does them individual by individual, uh, is that when people just don't really want to move forward, they are not willing to make any changes. She feels it's a waste of their time to come in and just complain, and she's not able to help them much. Another thing that is a stressor for her is to have to turn somebody in who has done something criminal in nature and to refer some of her clients to 72-hour hold. And these are the clients that are 5150, and that means they have some mental disorders. They cannot care for themselves or others. As far as the requirements, you have to have a master's degree and be licensed. She spent 2,000 hours working in her master's program, and about that time, she was also doing her internship. She says this is a profession that requires continual training. So every 2 years, she's required to put in 36 hours of training. And some of those classes actually involve um, ethics. She didn't specifically say how much she earns a year, but she makes $200 an hour, which is not too shabby. However, she points out that she has to pay for an office for clients to meet with her, and that she also has to pay high insurance premiums for malpractice. Excuse me. Now, as I looked up to see what the pay grade is, the Bureau of Labor Statistics did some research in May 2014. They concluded that the low pay employment is $30,000 to $150, and it goes up to $78,920. Another website that I looked into was www.psychologistlicense.com, and they stated 38,520 is the low end, and 83,580 is the high pay grade. This is a rapidly growing area, and so there's a lot of promise. One of the things that I felt really impressed uh, that we discussed was um, not judging. We discussed some of the subjects that we've covered in our classes last week, and she says, I'm not here to judge. Excuse me, I'm here to learn to love people. And one of the things she says is that people do the best they can with the tools they've been given. And what I found to be really profound about our conversation is that she said to me, you know, you don't have to understand why people do things to help them. The best thing that I can do as a therapist is to listen. And as I listen, I gain understanding of what these folks are going through. And this is what she enjoys doing. She's a great listener. She happens to be a member of my ward. And so it really stimulated my interest in it even more so. So I don't know that I can get a master's degree. I have to get through the bachelor's degree in family studies first. But I hope that I was able to give you some kind of a clear idea of what it's like to be a marriage and family therapist. And thanks for stopping by.